Well, this is an experiment to see if I can make these videos early in the morning where I've got shadows all over the place. Uh, we'll see. This is problem 29, page 487. It's called deriving exact values using the sum and difference entities, and there is an expression that, this problem is to figure out what number that is. And it's not asking you to take your calculator out, put it in degree mode, and calculate these various quantities. No, instead, we're in section 7.4 now, or section 7.5, which is called sum and difference. And this problem is challenging your pattern recognition abilities with regard to these sum and difference formulas. In fact, you're going to see that it's going to require a lot less ink to do this problem than it is to set it up. If you haven't been to class, you haven't paid attention, this is an ominous looking problem. It's, it's got a fraction that's got tangents of 20 and tangents of 25, two different arguments. We've talked about that before. If you're going to deal with a trigonometric expression or equation, you would like all of the trigonometric quantities to have the same argument. These don't, right? So what do? And the answer is you recognize that this is a tangent. Let's see, how do we do this? A and B. This is a sum. This is actually the sum, tangent of the sum of A and B, and that formula is tangent A plus tangent B all over 1 minus tangent A tangent B. So you're you're a little bit at a crossroads here, trying to decide what it is you want to do. I got to tell you that when I'm in the middle of teaching trigonometry, I can recognize this thing, but just get me a few weeks or a few months removed from it, and I don't trust myself to remember if this is tangent A plus B or tangent A minus B, because in this case this is tangent A plus B, but tangent A minus B has a minus sign here and a plus sign there. Sine of A plus B is just a little different than sine of A minus B. The sum of the angles, the sine of the sum of the angles is very similar to the cosine of the sum of the angles. So you've got to come to grips with, do you want to remember these things, memorize them, so to speak, or do you want to kind of rely on a cheat sheet, a trigonometric cheat sheet that we've talked about? So yeah, I'll let you decide that, but let's just do this problem real quickly. If indeed A is equal to 20 degrees and B is equal to 25 degrees, then this relationship shows that this is just equal to this quantity. Well, I'm not even going to write down again, is just tangent of 20 plus 25, which is tangent of 45, which is 1. And that's the end of the problem.